Sue Gray here, co-leader of the New Zealand Outdoors Party. The New Zealand Outdoors Party's been getting a lot of questions about our policies on cannabis. It's very simple. We've got a big background of supporting cannabis, and particularly medicinal cannabis. So our policy on medicinal cannabis is it should be readily available for anybody who needs it. If their doctor thinks that they can benefit from it, it should be available. And we are 100% behind that. We understand how the endocannabinoid system works and how plant-sourced cannabis can supplement humans and benefit a whole range of chronic conditions. I've personally been working with doctors, with green fairies and with patients and through the legal system all around New Zealand, and I'm very, very comfortable that New Zealand needs medicinal cannabis, and it needs to be accessible not just for corporate purposes. It needs to be available for people at a cost they can afford and in a way they can afford. What's happening at the elections is also a referendum on recreational use of cannabis. So that's not affecting the medicinal cannabis regime at all. What it's doing is putting forward a proposal: do you want this law for recreational cannabis or not? So people will have a yes or no answer. And the question is basically, do you want a law that will allow you to grow 2 plants yourself and that will allow certain places that can sell cannabis for recreational purposes with an age limit of 20 and some other restrictions, a bit like the alcohol regime? Now, if New Zealand votes yes for that, then the New Zealand Outdoors Party is 100% behind it. If New Zealand votes no to that, we still believe that recreational use of cannabis should be decriminalised so that you can't sell it in the shops, but you wouldn't get prosecuted for using it. Because why would we want to prosecute New Zealand citizens for doing an activity that at least half of us do, half New Zealanders do? What is the point of having our police resources, our court resources and our prison resources wasted on stopping people doing activities? That is a matter for freedom of choice. Nobody's forcing anybody else to use cannabis, but if people do choose to use it, they shouldn't be prosecuted for that. So just in recap, recreational cannabis first of all depends on what the outcome of the referendum is. You need to get out and vote at the referendum. It's really important. It's one chance you have every 3 years to have your say on matters that affect your life. So get out and vote on that. And while you're there, give us a big tick for the New Zealand Outdoors Party in the party vote, please. Thank you.